And you'll know that this came from Hawaii, and it wasn't something that I
very
just
thoughtful. Thank
picked
you very
up in
much.
New York.
Paul has a little something.
This is great. Did this come from Hawaii as well? This is really terrific.
I was from Hawaii, too.
Great.
They could have waited.
So now, you have been voted Daredevil, Superstar Daredevil Entertainer of the Year?
Of the decade.
Of the decade, wow.
Absolutely, and thank you very much. And, basically what that entails is you have had to survive some kind of harrowing experience and in front of millions of people.
Right. You're a survivor in every sense of the word, aren't you?
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And was there an award, any kind of honor, any kind of...
Yeah, I got a plaque, and I'll be touring the country for a year talking about this.
Well, good. What else is involved with the award?
Basically, it's that. They look and see if they want to see that you have done something on television where you survived something that was very harrowing in front of millions of people. So I did it. I got a certain rating, and that qualified me. And I guess they judged that mine was the most dangerous.
Right. Are we going to see that now?
No. I guess it was a lot of things. I really don't know.
So it was a compilation of in your career.
Right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you have a new book out?
Yes, I do. It's called "These Jokes Are Not for Free," and can I say something?
Yes,
and
please
I
do.
don't want. I feel nervous tonight.
Well, you should relax.
Something happened here. I spoke to your producer Norty before the show, and I had
Morty.
athletic companies.
Morty.
Athletic companies send me patches, insignias.
Oh, they want you to be a
And
spokesman.
Right. Well, not really. No, they just do it so I can decorate my uniform. And I had.
You should get some money out of that, you know? They could pay you for that.
I had them on my uniform tonight.
Right.
And I was standing back there, and I had a lot of different companies. They're little patches. You
Sure,
can
I
barely
know.
see them.
Yeah.
And Norty said, take them off, that it's not our policy, and that maybe it'll look like I'm trying to get something free.
Yeah.
It's very debilitating right before I come out to do something.
I understand.
I'm not that kind of person anyway.
Well, I appreciate you being forthright and honest about it, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
All right.
We just were trying to comply with the standards of this great network.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So anyway, the book now.
This book right here, it's a book about, it's called "These Jokes Are Not for Free."
Right.
And basically, what it is what I've done is there are a lot of comedians around now, and everyone is telling jokes. Well, certain brilliant comedians, and you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. The greats, the legends.
Absolutely. They tell a joke, and then some other young comedian will come out. He'll steal the joke and use it on a television program.
People don't know.
And get paid for it.
Exactly,
And not even. So what I'm doing is I'm compiling books. This is just the first one. These jokes are not for free.
But now I noticed this one, this book is $27.99. So you're not kidding. These jokes really aren't for free, are they? That's almost 30 bucks.
What I'm doing is I'm saving these other comics and giving them credit.
Oh,
for
I see. So it's kind of like a clearinghouse. A
Absolutely.
File. Everything's
there are
on
jokes
record
in here, and it lists who told them.
Give us an example.
All right, this is terrific. And this was told.
I'm just amazed that you have so much time to get involved in something like this.
Okay.
What with all your little stunts and sewing up the uniform and things like that. All right, I'm sorry. Please read us a joke. Please. Please read us a joke, Superdave.
Okay. This was told on the Tonight Show a year and a half ago. The date is right here, as you can see. And it was told by comedian Buddy Epson to Johnny. And it's a joke about Farmer... It's a joke about Farmer Brown and Farmer Jones.
Buddy Epson is very, very funny. You get him, like at a party or something, you get a couple of drinks in him, look out. Come on, please, Super Dave, read us a joke, please. I'm sorry.
Okay,
A year and a half ago, Tonight Show, Buddy Epson.
Right.
All right.
This was all research, all right?
I know it was, yeah.
I don't want people... Okay. This is... This was a joke about Farmer Brown and Farmer Jones.
Okay.
And Farmer Brown was a very nice man. He was a little man, and he had an adorable family, and they had a duck named Wilbur. And Farmer Jones lived next door. He was a big man, gruff, and not very nice.
Yeah.
And one day, Wilbur flew over the fence, and Farmer Jones shot Wilbur down. Well, Farmer Brown ran over to the fence with his family and said, "My gosh, Farmer Jones, what did you do? Why did you shoot Wilbur down?" He said, "Because he was in my property line. I shot him down. I'm going to cook him and eat him." So Farmer Brown said, "Look, please, give the duck back. At least we'd like to give it a burial. That was a pet."
Yeah.
He says, "Tough. Watch me eat it." Okay? So Farmer Brown said to his family, "I don't like violence, but I have to do this." He climbed over the fence, and he went up to Farmer Jones, who was huge. And he said, "Look, Farmer Jones, I don't like physical violence, but if you don't give me that duck back, we're going to have to do something." Farmer Jones said, "Pick your sport." So Farmer Brown said...
Was this when the Tonight Show was 90 minutes? I'm sorry. Please, Superdave, finish the joke. I'm sorry.
So Farmer Brown said, "Here's what we're going to do. We're going to alternately kick each other below the belt in the private area." The first farmer to give up, the other one gets the duck. Farmer Jones said, "Take your best shot." Farmer Brown said, "Fine, I'll go first." So Farmer Brown backed up 15 paces, ran at Farmer Jones, and kicked him in the yahoos. Farmer Jones fell down and rolled around the ground for 20 minutes. He finally got to his feet, limped over to Farmer Brown, and said, "All right, now it's my turn." And Farmer Brown said, "Keep the duck."
You know, I think that then, I don't think that was, I think it was like 2 years ago, and I think it was Buddy Hackett instead of Buddy Ebsen. Buddy Hackett, not Buddy Ebsen, but it's a little...
Buddy, it doesn't make any difference.
Now, we want to see, you brought some videotape. I always like to know what you're doing at the big stunt center out there in Arizona. Is that where it is?
Well, I'd rather not say right
I
now.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a tape tonight.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not
Marty
bring
told
a
me we
tape.
had tape.
No,
Let's
he's
take a look
wrong.
at the tape. Go
No,
ahead.
wait
What
a
is-
minute.
What?
I did not bring a tape because a week ago I was testing
That's a big
my
stunt
new car.
compound,
Yes,
yeah.
my new car computer, which shows what's wrong with your car on a racetrack, and it computes to the pit.
As a mind
so
of its
when you
own.
pull in,
Yeah.
you'll know what's wrong. And we hope to put this to commercial.
Great,
so you
let's
can
take a
use-
look at
no,
that.
I
Here's
didn't.
no, do we
no,
have
I
it,
had
Marty?
a mishap.
Okay,
I
roll
don't
the
want to show
videotape.
this.
This is Super Dave and his new auto computer. Here we
There was
go.
some
Thanks.
mistake.
Out there at the stunt compound.
All right, feels good. Back away, I got it. Thank you, guys. All right, now what I'll do here is, I know this track like the back of my hand because this is my special design track. And I could drive this blindfolded, actually. I'll come into this first curve here at about 90 miles an hour. And when I hit the straightaways, I'll do about 140. As you can see, I've got complete control of the car, which is very important. Now I got a little straightaway. I hope you got a good shot here. I don't like to take my eyes off the road, but again, I know the track. Don't you do this if you've got a track at home. Keep your eyes on the track. All right, I'm coming out of the turn, and now I'm going into the straightaway, and this is where I get to put the pedal to the metal. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. I have no oil. The computer's working. Did you bring it or what? Oh, I have no gas. No oil, no gas. I'm going to pull into the pit. Oh, I have no tires either. No oil, no gas, no tires. And that's about it. Oh, no brakes. Brakes are important, kid.
We got the bugs worked out of it eventually. Great to see you.